Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of my full race gameplay series. After dealing with Endurocross, we're going to do both mini motor races. And yeah, it's gonna be 15 laps as well because I feel like it, even though yeah, the tracks are going to be fairly short, but yeah, I think 20 laps is just too much. I mean, it's just mini motos. So yeah, the lineup, Dave Sinner, Brian Coons, Dave or Daniel Keys, I don't remember. Rob Castle, I think it was Trevor Granberg, Nick Rakestraw, Chris Shembri, Chris Courage, Boyd Lake, Dave Booth, and John Pavlovich, plus me of course. So yeah, here you cannot choose like quads or smaller bikes because you know this is fairly small. By the way, I'm riding a Honda. There are only two models in the for this class. It's either a Honda or a Yamaha. Even though none of them do this.
Plan to see plenty of elbows being thrown throughout the course tonight. Let's see who is heading to the gate.
So yeah, this is not mini moto. This is pitbike supercross or pitbike arena cross, depending on how you want to call it. And by the way, yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys on the left and 5 guys on the right. I'm on the right. So yeah, this was part of a fairly short time where, you know, pit bikes were considered cool. They started as just, you know, small bikes for people to move around in motocross paddocks. Like, yeah, they were fairly shitty. And then, well, people got into it. Oh my goodness, that was perfect. Okay, I think it was Pavlovich. I'm quite sure it was Pavlovich. Holy fuck, I got denied a very easy hole shot. Okay, whatever happened there. So yeah, I mean, this was part, you know, of a pretty short time, you know, time during motocross you know, in motocross culture. Okay, I'm already 4th and passing Granberg for 3rd because I'm cool like that. Can I get to the lead? Well, of course I can get to the lead, but you know, will be you know, oh fuck you, Granberg. So yeah, okay, Granberg kicking me out again. It has been 2 times already in 1 lap out of 15. So yeah, this was a pretty short point in time, and yeah, this was a moment where common sense won the battle. Because, you know, people were dropping a lot of money into these bikes. And this was supposed to be like, you know, a cheap, fun way of racing, sorry. So yeah, when people started going crazy, yeah, it stopped making sense. It stopped making sense and, well, it died out fairly easily. I don't know, it was, you know, a point in time. And it's not that I hate it or anything like that, but yeah, point in time. By the way, already making some very quick laps. Trying to overtake Castle here on the whoops. Can I do it? Yes, I can! Wow, a pass on the whoops! And the guy didn't crash or was coming from a crash or anything like that. What the hell, game? What the hell? So yeah, for some reason in this game and in all subsequent MX vs ATV games, this bike is considered a 50cc, even though the performance and, you know, on the whole pit bike concept corresponds to a 100 or 110cc machines. All of them were 4-stroke, by the way. That's another thing I didn't understand. Like, yeah, okay, let's race mini motos, but why 4 strokes? I don't know, they could have done like, you know, like 50cc bikes or 65cc bikes. You know, 2 strokes, I mean. Like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, people just jump into the bandwagon. And yeah, this died the moment, you know, people realize that, well, this is fucking expensive, and yeah, why are we spending so much money into such machines? I mean, I kinda like them, to be honest. Like, yeah, it's one of those things that I'm like, yeah, if it hadn't died out, I don't know, I guess I would have get one at some point. I don't know, I'm a small guy, so yeah, I like small bikes. I mean, okay, this is a mini bike, you know, pit bikes, you know, the term pit bike is because they are bikes meant for the pit area of motocross tracks. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, it was a fairly short point in time. Kinda weird that this game, you know, even has, you know, dedicated tracks to it, like, you know, and it's not like in MX versus ATV Supercross, where, well, for some reason they have their own, you know, their own series, but you know, on big tracks. That is fucking weird from MX versus ATV Supercross. And by the way, I'm running away with it, like, you know, like very easily. I mean, I was already faster than them doing 46. I'm doing 43. You know, I think that's a good reference. So yeah, I don't know, pitbike Supercross, what a point in time. Already lapping somebody, I don't know, the guy, he was fairly wide, like, yeah, all the gear and all that. And by the way, I'll check out, you know, to see the Storm versus Rampage, you know, Honda versus Yamaha battle when the race is on. Because, you know, right now it's basically impossible to see what the fuck everyone's riding. So yeah, I don't know, I kinda compare this to like 50cc, you know, endurance racing here in Spain right now. Or sorry, not in Spain, but you know, in my area. You know, the area, like, you know, oh god, a bit far away from Barcelona, but no, you know, not more than 30 miles. Oh, sorry, not more than 40 miles, yeah. That 40-mile radius around Barcelona. So yeah, I mean, we are racing, you know, they are using like, yeah, 50cc two-strokes bikes, you know, mopeds, you know, super modified mopeds. But the problem is that, yeah, they are spending a lot of money. And I'm the first one to question it, because I'm like, yeah, like, I don't know, they are 50cc two-strokes bikes. This is meant to be cheap. Why the fuck are you spending so much money on these projects? Like, you know, not even team owners. I mean, they are not team owners, but you know, the guys that run, you know, that try to run the operations are like, yeah, well, this doesn't make sense actually. I don't know, they try to like fight it, you know, but then there's a moment where they are like, yeah, this doesn't make sense, like, yeah, we're doing this and we don't even know why. But yeah, I mean, we have, you know, we have it with two strokes, but you know, also the one difference with pit bikes is that, well, they are you know, adult bikes, like, yeah, it's not like for kids. Okay, can I pass him? Yeah, nice. But yeah, I mean, 15 laps around here, this is one of the easiest tracks in the game. Even though it has a lot of, you know, a lot of jumps. Yeah, you can see that I'm barely preloading anything. And sometimes, you know, I preload and get it wrong, because, you know, me. Okay. Yeah, the tough block won. I guess you could say that. So yeah, I don't know. Here we have, you know, the moped cross. You could call it like that. The moped crosses scene. And they don't use them in motocross tracks. They use them in meadows. I mean, it's basically like, you know, they build the tracks usually around a flat spot, and you know, maybe they build like, you know, a couple of hills, or use, you know, a couple of natural hills to go up and down. But yeah, it's basically, you know, basically flat. I mean, being flat is very good for the view, because, you know, as long as there's a hill nearby, you see everything. But yeah, it's fairly weird, because, you know, they are using either moped enduro bikes, which, you know, sometimes they use frames from bigger bikes, from like, you know, KTM 125 or shit like that. But yeah, there's either you know, the class with God, the guys racing the bikes that look like enduro bikes, and then there's the guys racing, you know, actual mopeds, like, you know, not only moped because of the engine size, but moped because, you know, of the concept of being a moped, like derby variant. Like, you know, derby variant is basically a kicks, you know, like originally it was like half pedaling, half engine motorbike-ish thing. So yeah, I mean, they are using the later versions of that, which, you know, which got rid of the pedals to race them, you know, for up to 3 or 4 hours. Because yeah, this racing isn't meant to be endurance, which makes even less sense if you think about it. But yeah, things. I don't know, I just find it weird, to be honest. Okay, so I'm leading by a lot, actually, 23 seconds after 13 laps. I mean, it's more than, I mean, it's kind of close to 2 seconds a lap, even though I needed like 4 or 5 laps to get to the lead. But yeah, you can see how quick I am. Also, at least they are improving, like, you know, they are doing like 45 average. God damn me! Or maybe they are not doing 45 average, it's just me that I'm not doing 43s or 44s. There's a guy right behind me, I don't care. So yeah, preload is completely unimportant as long as you keep yourself on the outside of things. By the way, I'm going to do like you know, no pullback entrance. Okay, this was definitely faster. I'm getting so confused. You know, because all my life playing this game, I've thought like, yeah, you have to pull back even before you enter the whoops to, like, you know, absorb them. And then here I am noticing that, you know, maybe I do not have to do that. Maybe, just maybe. Yeah, 43.56 and I did a couple of mistakes. Holy fuck, the top block. Yeah, for example, this was much slower. Okay, I had to turn a bit, but you know, this was much slower, and that was because, you know, I pulled back a lot more. But, you know, maybe it's not about pulling back all the way, but, you know, pulling just a bit. Fuck! I want to do the quick lap. So yeah, it's going to be like 26 seconds for the win. Possibly around 26, I don't know. Ah, come on, that wasn't enough time. I want to be a cool kid and shit, especially shit. Yeah, that's more like it. So yeah, this was extremely uneventful, and I won by 24.7, almost 24.8. And yeah, I mean, guys, a lap down. Well, everyone except for the top 4, and only 2 guys were 2 laps down. You know, Keys and Sinner. And yeah, Storm won too. Yeah, Storm definitely won. When it comes to the lap times, well, 4 guys under 46 seconds, and then only 1 guy in 46, and then it jumps all the way back to 50. Lots of guys in 50 and 51s. And Sinner won the whole show because, you know, I got taken down. You know, that was, I didn't like the race, and yeah, that whole shit was awful. Like, yeah, I got taken down. So yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.